man, I got people waking me up in the middle of the night. Like, I'm like, can I get some sleep? Can I take my girl out on a date? I love making videos, don't get me wrong, but can I enjoy some of these things? People was, yo, man, you can't leave us hanging with Ren and Dre, man. I mean, Ren and Snoop. What's up, man? Because I ain't never heard about Ren and Snoop. What had happened was, no, what went down was this. This was more of a misunderstanding than an actual diss, but Ren didn't like it because it made Ren look a certain way. Snoop was very inexperienced in dealing with certain situations as far as how to talk to the media and the public and everything else. He was just spiraling. You know, this is somebody who didn't have a mixtape out. He wasn't blowing up on the streets. He was young Slim, you know, coming in with Cold 187, and they had the style that they was coming with, and he was a freestyler. And all his bars would be long because he used to freestyling. He didn't know how to count bars and none of that stuff. Then when he started coming around Easy and NWA and all them, when Warren G started bringing him around, that's when, you know, Doc was working with him a little bit and was showing him a little something. And then Ren was telling him stuff too, like, yeah, man, you know, yeah, you cool, you alright. But he never really impressed Ren with any of the stuff he was doing. So Ren didn't even think two things about him one way or another. Then he's on Dre album like, yo, what's up, Ren? And like everybody looked at Ren like, you kick it with dudes like that? Ren was like, nah. He's like, barely know him. Like, he ain't got my number. So, and you know, all on the album, you know, he basically put down the candy and let the little boy go, you know, and all this stuff. And then they doing the interview, but it was the interview he did in Black Beat that Ren didn't like. He did an interview in Black Beat when he was talking about all this stuff, and then he was like, yeah, Ren coming soon. Ren coming soon. And I was like, my goodness. It was just too much and too well, I can say, because he did a show at his concert. And he kept talking about, yeah, we working on, yeah, everybody finna come, man. Y'all support Eazy-E. F Eazy-E. F Jerry Heller. We working on getting Ren. We gonna bring him home. We gonna bring him home. You see, and Ren had to try to reach out to them right then and there to say, look, man, I'm in a different space right now, because he's studying, you know, Islam at the time. And he was doing his album, and Snoop album came out and just eviscerated his album. So his album, he had like 2 weeks of shine before Snoop came in. He just took all the space out. So the release of his album was totally different. But Ren was in a whole different mind state. And he said this could have went somewhere else if I was in my other mind state. But he let it be known to Dre. Like, Dre, look, tell your guy to stop mentioning my name. Period. No interviews, no nothing. I don't want nobody saying Ren doing this, Ren doing that, Ren doing. He hadn't talked to Ren. So that was a main problem they had to have. And, you know, Snoop, they was like, man, Ren ain't got no problems with you. He's in a whole different space right now. He ain't dealing with Easy. He ain't dealing with nobody right now. He just studying. So just keep keep Ren's name out your mouth. That's all he's trying to say. He's trying to do this way because he didn't want it to go another way. And he ain't trying to be about that. So that's what the beef was for a while. Y'all didn't even know that because Snoop was just running out. He was just too excited. You know, like, yeah. You know, he blowing up off the Chronic and everything. He's still young. He didn't know what to say, what not to say to people. And he almost had a situation Because the Kelly Park Crips, you know, they ain't like that. First off, they don't like no Crips doing anything with the Bloods like that, on that level. The way they knew Big Suge was. They didn't like that at all. And they damn sure didn't like the fact what Snoop was doing, like repping Ren. Like he needed his help. You know, so it was a whole different situation that time. Plus, Ren would have some other static going on with another clown over there. I already took care of that situation, but I gotta get out of here, y'all. So this is a short one, but it was just to let y'all know it's gonna be short anyway. I'm out.